Hello, students. Are we ready to learn? Of course you are. So let's start. Any volunteers to read? Oops, never mind. I need to read it, right? Okay, so let me read the question. And it says, the table below shows discounts for every type of vehicle. Arrange the vehicle's discount in order from least to greatest. So let's start with keywords, right? Don't worry about the answer choices. Let's start with the information. So first of all, it says something about a discount, right? So discount is when they, what? Yes, when they take away money from something, right? You get something cheaper. Awesome. Okay, what else is important for us here? Oh, they want me to put them in order, right? They want me to put them in order from what? From least to greatest. So before I look at the numbers, let's analyze what that means. What does it mean by least to greatest? Okay, so I always tell my students to kind of like put the word least with the word low, right? Or the word left. Very good, right? Low because we're thinking about maybe like water, right? And if we're thinking about maybe a number line, it will be from left to right. Very good. And if it's from water, we're talking about low to high. Very good. So the one that I want you to consider is this one, left. Why? Because we're still working with number lines, right? And number lines are very important for us to understand what it means by that. So right now, I know that I need to put it maybe in a number line, and I need to start from left to right. Very good. Okay, so now let's look at the numbers that are given to me. Well, the vehicles are on the left side and the discounts are on the right side. So I see 1/3, 0.3, 5/7, and 70%. So I need to make sure that all the numbers can be compared. I can change all of them to a fraction. I can change them all to a decimal and so on. My advice is change them all the time to a decimal. Why? Because then maybe we can think about money, right? It's like 50 cents, 35 cents, and so on. That may make things a little bit easier for us. So let's start with the numbers, right? So I have 1/3, and I need to know that 1/3 is equals to what? Anybody remembers from maybe 6th grade, 7th grade? Yes, very good. It's 0.33. And I know some of you are thinking, Miss, put a little line on the top. That means that it's a repeating decimal, right? It keeps on going and going and going. What's the next number? Okay, so I got 0.3, which I know it's already a decimal, so I'm just going to rewrite it, right? At this point, you can decide, Miss, that one is missing like a number so that it can be compared to the top number. And I agree on that. So anytime that you guys don't have a number next to it, you can always place a 0. It will not change the value. It's the same. And the next number is 5/7. So if you put in your calculator 5/7, I will get, let's see, use your calculator for this. 0.714. Very good. And I know you say maybe it has more numbers, Miss. Just give me the first 3 numbers. We don't need more than that. And the last one is 70%. Now, just to remind you what 70% means, and I'm going to put them on the left side. 70% means 70 over 100. Very good. So when you put them in the calculator, you will put 70 divided by 100. Because remember, a fraction is the same as dividing. So what do we get for 70%? Yes, it's just 0.7. But I know what you're saying. Miss, what about if I can put a 0 next to it? Since I don't need that many more numbers, I can cross out the 4 if you want to, right? The only time that you need to go all the way to maybe like the 4 is if all the other ones were like 7, 7, 7, 7 and 3, 3, 3, 3. You know what I mean? So since we don't need it, we can cross it out for right now. Okay? So now I'm going to look at the numbers that are given to me. What about if you think about money? Wouldn't that help you? For example, the top number, and I'm going to rewrite it, it will be like what? 33 cents, right? The next one will be what? 30 cents. The next one will be 71 cents. And the last one will be 70 cents. Awesome. So you have a choice. You can either think about money. We can also put them in a number line. And that's one of the things that we're going to be doing in just a minute. Okay? So just right now, I want you to think about the numbers that we put on the right. And I want you to tell me if Jeep has 33 cents, if the truck has 30 cents, if the van has 71 cents, and if the car has 70 cents, which one of the vehicles has the least amount of discount or the least amount of money? And yeah, you will be completely right. Truck will be the first one. Is that right? Okay. So who will be next? 33 cents. Very good. Then 70 cents. And the last one will be 71 cents. So if you wish, we can put those numbers on the left side. So this is like saying 33 cents, 30 cents, 71 cents, and the last one is 70 cents. I put it on the left so it can be close to the names, right, guys? Okay, so who's the one with the least? Truck, right? So we'll put that as a number 1. Who's the next one? Jeep, right? That will be my number 2. Who's less money? 71 cents or 70 cents? Very good. So that will be my number 3. And then will be number 4. Very good. Okay. So what I want to do next, I'm actually want to ask you to draw a number line because it is very important that you see where would those numbers be on the number line. Are we ready? Okay, let's draw a line right now, please. Do you have the number line ready? Okay, great. So in the number line, I want you to place some numbers here, right? So we are going to say, of course, that this is a 0, this is a 1, and this is a 2, right? So I'm just giving you the positive numbers, okay? So if this is 0 and this is 1, this one would be like $1, right? So right there in the middle, I'm going to place like a little line, and that would be how much money? 50 cents. Very good, right? Now remember, 50 cents is your clue to write the rest of the numbers. So let's go ahead and continue. So I'm going to use a different color just to make sure that I don't get confused with the 50 cents. So where would you put 33 cents? Now, there's no exact location, but we need to kind of think about, is it after the 50 cents or before the 50 cents, right? So 33 cents needs to be right before, right? So if this was to be 25 cents, then somewhere over here, I would put my what? My 33 cents. Very good. Right? What about 30 cents? What? Yes, I know what you're thinking. Right before that one, miss. Okay? And what about 71 cents? Well, if this is 50 cents, then this would be kind of like 75 cents. So this will be somehow, and I'm going to make it longer over here, my 0.71. And you'll see in a minute why. The next one is 70 cents. Well, 70 cents is right before that one. So that's the reason why I put the other one kind of lower than that. This will be 0.70. So by looking at the numbers, who is further to the left? 30 cents, right? So that agrees with me that that's the truck, then 33 cents, then 70 and 71. Very good. I need for you guys to identify what fraction goes with each one of those, right? So right there on the 30 cents, it's going to be, the original number was 0.3, so I'm going to write it down. Who is 0.33? Is the 1/3. So I'm going to write down the 1/3 right there. And who was the original number for 70 cents? That's you, 70%. And the original number for 71 cents? Oh, I got that from 5/7. This is just to help you make things a little bit easier when it comes to the answer choices. Because notice how the answer choices have the actual numbers that we started with. So my answer for this question will be, you're right, letter D. Very good.